Welcome back to Karen in the Kitchen. We have been so busy, lots going on, and we've done some interviews, and we've been doing a lot of cooking. We just hadn't had time to do any filming. So today was a good day to try to get back into the kitchen and actually do some filming. Love the dish that we're going to talk about today. This is a hot shrimp noodle dish. It's spicy, really good. So let me tell you a little bit about the history of this dish. Where I grew up, out in the country in Cooter Point, Louisiana, yes, that really is a place. We had some neighbors that were who were from an Asian background. Never been exposed to Asian food before, but she would cook all kinds of things and then share them with us. And some things we really loved, which is this dish that we're going to share today, and some things we didn't like too much, but it was a great culinary experience to have someone right down the road that could enlighten us and broaden our palates to something new that we have not tried before. So I really enjoyed that a lot. Something else, my mom and my grandmother are from South Louisiana. So eating seafood was just part of who we were. Didn't realize how lucky we were until I got grown and out on my own, and just didn't realize how lucky we were to have uncles and great uncles that were fishermen, and we had the crab and the shrimp and all the fresh seafood. So now I don't live near the coast or the coastal areas, but what I do have is a really good shrimp guy that I can get some fresh seafood from. So I always recommend trying to network with someone. If you're not close to the coast or an area where you can get fresh seafood, find you someone that you can rely on that is going to provide you with some good quality shrimp, and he does that. I buy several bags from him and put them in the freezer to have them. I'm cooking my last bag today, so I'm going to be giving him a call and seeing what's going on with the fishing and see if he can hook me up again. But let's look at the ingredients for today. Of course, it's going to be shrimp, green onions and regular onions, and look at these beautiful brown eggs. These brown eggs are from our own chickens here. Some eggs there. The seasonings that we're going to be using is some oil, salt and pepper, little chili garlic sauce, which adds some heat and lots of flavor, and some red pepper flakes. Now this is one of the key ingredients. This is rice sticks. It looks like a pasta, you know, like a spaghetti or a pasta, but how I prepared these already is I used some chicken broth and some water and salt and pepper, and I heated it up and then coated the noodles. All right, take a look here. These rice sticks come, as you can see, really, really hard. All right, so all I did is I just soaked them for a little while until they were the right tenderness that I like. Now this is a 2-pound bag here, so I didn't need all of these. I just divided it in half, and I'll put the rest in the freezer. These were very difficult to find. You could only get them at specialty stores, but I've actually picked them up at some of the grocery stores as well. If your store doesn't carry something that you would really like, ask them. Just go and ask them and see if they'll start carrying that item. If they have enough people ask, they will start carrying that item. So it's easier to find today than it used to be. So what we're going to do is heat the oil first. Put a little oil in the bottom of my skillet and some red pepper flakes. And then I'm going to throw the vegetables in, which I've seasoned already as well. You can see I've put some salt and pepper on my vegetables as well. Cook these for a little bit till they're good and tender. Then I'm going to throw the shrimp in. Then I'm going to crack the eggs and throw those in. And then once everything is cooked and married together and seasoned really well with my various seasonings, I'll throw the rice sticks in there in the last. It really is an easy dish to prepare. Let's get started. Got some oil and some red pepper flakes here in my skillet. I'm going to add my vegetables. We're going to let this cook for just a little bit, and then I'm going to throw the shrimp in there. Don't you just love that sound? That means something good is about to happen in the kitchen. I've got to get all this finished because I need to get outside and work in the garden. The vegetables have been cooking for a little bit, not too long, because they're going to continue to cook, and I kind of like my vegetables to still have a little bit of integrity whenever I taste them. But I've thrown the shrimp in here, just right in the middle, and going to let those cook. You see they're starting to turn pink already. It doesn't take shrimp very long. Now once the shrimp cooks for a little bit longer, I'm going to add my chili paste and a little bit more red pepper flakes. And then I'm going to make a little well right here in the middle and just start cracking eggs and stirring it around right here. I'll show you that in just a minute. I've had people asking me, you know, what am I doing with this cooking thing, okay? Well, my kids are the ones that encourage me to do it, first of all. And secondly, food is just such a way to experience the world if you can't travel. But in the South especially, but I would think probably pretty much anywhere, food is a way that we come together and enjoy so many things. And whenever you cook a good meal, it's like giving a gift to someone. But I laughed and told some of my friends, I said, if you were to take Andrew Zimmern and Guy Fieri and they were to have a child together, it would be me. Okay? Can you see that? I'm not sure they would appreciate that. But that's kind of the way I think of myself. I'm kind of a combination of those two. We'll see if they like that or not. I'm going to cook the shrimp for a little bit longer, and then we'll throw in our eggs and start working with those. All right, the shrimp is done, just about. It's going to keep cooking. I've added some of my chili garlic paste, which is going to add some heat and certainly a lot of flavor as well. Look how beautiful that is. Isn't that pretty? Oh, it's so gorgeous. Now, here's what we're going to do with the eggs. Don't worry about trying to scramble the eggs ahead of time. It's okay. What we're going to do is we're going to throw them right here in the middle and just kind of break the yolks in there. And I like a lot of eggs in mine. I mean, you can play with that. You can use them or not use them. It's just whatever you would prefer. But I do like them in mine. So I'm going to just kind of stir these around till they're done. And I'm going to keep doing it till I've put all the eggs in here that I want. And see, those are going to start cooking. Look at there. They're already cooking. So once I work through all the eggs, then I'm going to throw the noodles in there. And then it will be time to eat. Alright, the eggs are done. Now we're just rolling the noodles in here. Now remember, the noodles are cooked already. We're just going to kind of heap them back through and then get all of our onion mixture, our shrimp, just all throughout there. Look how beautiful that shrimp is. Look how gorgeous. That is so beautiful. You can see the cooked green onions. There's the onions there. And we're just going to keep kind of Look how beautiful. This is one of my favorite dishes. I'm going to throw just a little more chili paste in here. It's going to add a little color. And a few more red pepper flakes. Like I said, now this is a spicy dish, you know, so I like spice myself. My family hasn't always liked it, but I like the spice. So this is one of my favorite dishes. Look how beautiful. Okay, I'm going to keep stirring this up, and then we'll put it in our serving bowl, and we'll take a test and see what it tastes like, but I think it's going to be delicious. Look how beautiful. Look at the color. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Oh, that looks great. I want to give this a try. Then I have got to go get busy. I got stuff to do. It's too pretty to be inside today, but hey, supper's fixed, and we're good to go. I want to make sure it's got that spice that I like so much. Get it on the fork. That is so good. Enjoy.